Morning! So it is Monday the 1st of November. I have a lesson till 3 and it is 20 to 10. I did get back at about 2, 3ish. Last night was good, I enjoyed it, so I had a lie in. I think I'm going to get up and clean my room because it's a mess. And then do the pre-work for today's session and get that done. So yeah, catch up with you later. Had lunch with my boyfriend before he left. I went to the medical school and did work with one of my best friends I've made since I moved here, which was really nice. Had bolognese and garlic bread for dinner, and then didn't film much on Tuesday, but here is Wednesday. So I'm starting with my lectures in my favourite spot in the library, as always. And then I had an in-person lecture that day too, so I was doing some pre-work for that as well. And then I attended in the biggest lecture theatre for that lesson. Hi, so I just got back from med school. It is 2. I have to leave at 3, so I'm going to get changed, pack my bag, and then go probably. I'm going to take my iPad because I think I'll be able to get some more drawing done on the coach. I've been doing some anatomy diagrams so I can print them out and label them as revision. So I think I'll get some more of that done just before I leave. I'm going to double check if everything's dry because this is the only bit of washing that's not dry yet. So I'm going to see if that's dry and then get going. I'm very excited, but I will probably not speak to you again today, so I'll see you tomorrow. See you on Thursday. Right, it is Thursday the 4th of November. It is 5 to 7 because every time I warm up I just totally shit. I'm exhausted. I am going to get out of bed now and start some work at my desk because my lesson is at 9 a.m. and normally I'd head to the med school and do that and then go to my lesson, but my lesson is in the engineering building today, so I don't really know where I'm going, so I'm going to have to do some work here till 8:30 and then go. I'm just going to pre-read the situation that we're doing today in the PAS session and do my regional anatomy video and then probably go to my lecture. I'm going to get breakfast obviously as well, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'll catch up later when I'm at the engineering building. Just finished some group work, so I'm going to the computer cluster to print it out for our session. Did some work in the engineering building with a couple of friends from my M group, and then I headed home around 5 p.m. It was really quite dark at that time, but it was really nice view of the medical school. Alright, so apparently I forgot to catch you up. I only just realised. So I got back at about 5:30, showered really quickly, tutored 6 till 7, had a jacket potato with beans and cheese and then rice pudding for dinner. Now I am doing more work. It is 10 to 8. Surprisingly, I've been working for an hour. It does not feel like it. It's 10 to 8. I'm doing my cranial nerves work because I am doing a worksheet for tomorrow and I really wanted to get the cranial nerves done. It's 12 nerves. It's not that hard. Oh wait, yes. Cranial nerves are hard, apparently. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I am watching Everyday Anna's vlog because even though we go to the same medical school, I still have not said hi. But I'm going to watch her vlog of Halloween whilst I'm writing about the trigeminal nerve. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Just because answering questions on the worksheet, I don't really need to remember it right now, mostly because we're going to recover it tomorrow and I'm just trying to get the worksheet done on time so that tomorrow, in between my lessons, I'm not rushing to finish the worksheet. I just have time to go over the 12 nerves, make notes, recall the information, draw the diagrams and label where they're found on the brain, because I don't want to be rushing to finish the worksheet, not taking it in when I could do it now really slowly, just get through the work and then go back over it tomorrow with fresh eyes and learn from it. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm on question 4 out of 10 and then I have nerves of the spine one, which has about 12 pages of notes with it because apparently I just scroll through it, there's lots of them. So I'm going to do that as well tonight. Well, I'm going to do that till about 9, half 9, because Mum's going to call me at half 9 because we have to talk about stuff. So yeah, I will probably see you tomorrow. So see you on Friday. Okay, so it is Friday the 5th of November. It's 6:30. I just sent my dad a happy birthday text message, so that's done. I'm going to call them tonight to watch him open his presents. I just don't know what time because I don't finish till 7. But we will see. So yeah, big day ahead. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna try and get up. I aim to get to med school for 7:30, just do work until my 9 a.m. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. Okay, so update. I made my porridge and got some orange juice, and now I'm going through my emails to try and find the email about the room change. Because they added in a lecture at 9, but I cannot tell if that is to replace the 2 separate 10 and 11 a.m. ones and just do it in one at 9. Cannot tell, so I'm trying to find the email about that, but that's not working very well at the minute. And I just updated to the Mac Monterey? Can't remember. I just updated it basically, and it's still going. I don't know if you can see it. It's still going. So it's at 7 minutes. So when this is done, I'm gonna go. I've got my lunch packed ready because I'm not gonna be able to come home in between. That is fine. So I'm going to keep looking for this email. Fingers crossed I find it. And you'll probably see a few clips of the lecture hall. All afternoon I'm in the anatomy room, so I can't film in there anyway. So I will see you tonight. Yes. I'll see you later. I headed to the medical school Friday morning for my lectures and found a really nice spot to sit. It is the Nook, the new little Nooks. They're like a little house in the corner. I sat in those, went to my lecture at 9, then revised the engineering building with one of my M group friends, and then we were there till 6 doing group work. Okay, so I just got back. It is 7:15. It's been a very long day. I did enjoy it. I have done a lot of work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make lunch. I say lunch, I mean dinner. Oh my god, that's so tired. I'm gonna make dinner, and then I'm gonna go through, put my iPhone on charge. Gotta do that before I eat. I'm gonna go through and move. So far at the minute on my GoodNotes, I have a notebook. Just says semester 1 for each subject. What I have realised is that my 125-page document is a bit too big and I can't find anything. So I'm gonna go through Canvas on my laptop, go through my stuff on my GoodNotes and move them into week by week notebooks so that I can write down on a spreadsheet what I did that week, what the learning objectives are linked to and everything, so that when I'm consolidating Saturday till Friday, I know what I'm doing, where I'm looking for the information and what I need to remember for my formatives, which is next Friday. They open at 6 a.m. Thursday and close at 6 p.m. on Friday as far as I'm aware, so I'm thinking I'm going to do it Friday morning and take Friday afternoon to just reflect on a few of the questions. I won't have access to the questions all day obviously, but I'll go through the questions, and any I really struggle and I have no idea about, I'm going to write it down and keep so that I can go back and look at those after the exam so I can figure out what I was missing that meant I did not know where those questions were coming from. But I hope that doesn't happen. I hope this week the consolidation gets to the point where I know where it come from, even if I can't fully answer it as best I would like. So fingers crossed that goes well. I'm going to go to the library tomorrow and on Sunday. I haven't decided which one. I might do one day at the med school, one day in the main library. Meeting up with my M group on Wednesday because we have 2 presentations to do. I'm going to look at my PAS essays. I need to look at that as the start of that is soon because that's due in December. But nice to get it looked at during my week of consolidation because I have more time then to just find resources and get a grasp of the resources I'm going to use, because then I can write them in the evenings during the weeks leading up to December, because December is not that far away. I'm like thinking December's ages away. Well, actually it's 3 weeks and I have 3 weeks to write this essay, so maybe I will do the essay, the whole thing this week. So we'll see. So I'm going to plan. I'm going to write a list. I'm going to plan. So fingers crossed that goes well. Okay. See you later. Okay, so I got back from work just a little while ago. I grabbed breakfast, got my pyjamas back on, which probably shows how today's going to go. I put my pyjamas back on and I got breakfast. I'm going to go clean the bathroom and then I'm going to sit at my desk and really plan out this week and list all the things I know I need to do, so like work that I might have lost, or things that I just need to move from Google Docs or my documents onto my iPad so it's all in the same place, and organise it properly into weeks. I'm going to see if my boyfriend's awake and call him if he is, but if not, that's okay, because it is the weekend, I get it. And I'm going to tidy up my room a bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Maybe I'll catch you later. Fingers crossed I get some work done later. Okay, so it just took me 3 hours to go through all of Canvas, double check I've done everything, make sure they're all in week by week folders, and all the folders are labelled with what actually I did that week. It is now 5:30. It was very helpful because there are some things that I am missing, which is good to know because then I can do them. So I've written a bit of a to-do list, but not a complete one, because really there is not a to-do list as such. I have to do everything again. I just need to go through, read through my notes, make questions on the notes, and do reading around the subject when I don't understand it. Because rereading your notes, I know it's not good and doesn't help, but I don't have time I can't do active recall without making my active recall questions. So now I did get sent some Anki flashcards from older years, which I'm going to try and put into my Anki and start doing those today. But I don't know how to do it, so look. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There's about 100 and odd flashcards in, and I'm going to just do these as often as I can, because making your own flashcards is more useful, but using the older years notes is at this point the only way I'm going to get much active recall done before the formatives at the end of the week. But I am going to do some work. I'm going to, yeah, look, done, they're all in. Now I have CUP, MTM, NAS, PPP and regional anatomy all in here. I'm gonna have to Google how to reset it, because they just say I have to reset it for progress, because it all says due, not new, and they need to say new because they are new for me. And then I'm gonna go through those this week, try do that as active recall, and then everything else I'm just gonna go through and make my own questions. And I have started that, I just haven't got the answers for them. So make my own questions, make my own set, and then I'll have a wide range of resources. The university offers also something called Pairwise, which has a bunch of questions made by older years, and some of them are really good and some of them aren't so good. So I'm going to use those as well once I've recapped most of the content, because I do need to still get a grip of the content. I'm still very iffy about it. Some of it I know really well, some of it I have completely forgotten since I wrote it down, and pharmacology has been really challenging. So I'm going to try and do pharmacology tomorrow. This evening I'm going to finish sorting the Anki and then doing the questions. So I'm going to read through my notes, write questions based on that, and then I'm going to go back to the topics during the week as well as during the Anki. So we shall see how that goes. Because I know Anki's not great for cramming, and really a week to do revision for an exam is cramming, but I do need to do some revision as best I can. Whereas if I carry on with the Anki after that week, my exams are in January, so that will give me the long-term active recall I need for my January exams. So fingers crossed that goes well. I think I'm going to make lunch. I'm not hungry, but I know I should eat. I know I'm not hungry because I got a Toblerone and I've eaten 2 pieces, so that's why I'm not hungry. So I should go eat some real food. You might see that, you might not. But I'll probably see you tomorrow on my way to work, so yes. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so it is Sunday, 7th of November. It's 6:20 and I'm about to head to work. I just wanted to catch up really quickly. I'm ready to work. I finish at 10, I'm tutoring at 10:30, which I'll finish at 11:30. I'm gonna eat lunch and then I'm gonna force myself to go to the library, because otherwise I'm not gonna get any work done. And I really need to do work today. I'm going to look at my community-based presentation I have to do, and I'm going to start doing essay research, and I'm going to try and do some Anki flashcards. The Anki flashcards, I really want to do them, but because I don't know the content well enough, I probably won't be able to apply all the answers in the same way I would like to. So they will probably take me a lot longer today than they will in the future when I actually understand and know all the content. So I might do those, do some at the beginning, then do my PAS, then do some, then do my CBM, then do some, and then do more PAS, and then do some later, because it's going to take me a really long time to get through them. Fingers crossed that all goes well and all goes to plan. Yesterday I only did 6 hours, so my aim for these 7 days was to do 10 hours a day, so I've done 70 hours this week. Now I did only do 6 hours yesterday, which means I have to catch up those 4 hours at some point this week. Today I can't work in it because I can't do 3 hours a shift and then 1 hour tutoring and then 10 hours work on top of that. It won't work. So yesterday 3 hours at work, 3 hours of uni work. Today 3 hours of work, 1 hour of tutoring, and then 6 hours of uni work, and then full Monday to Friday 10 hours. But I do need to make up those 4 hours somewhere, so I will do that because I really want to get 70 hours done minimum. I was going to try 100 hours to do a week, and then I watched Faye Bates' video again. I was like, oh, I'll link her channel in the description. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that because it will be useful. 70 hours is a good amount, reasonable amount. But if it gets to the point where I can't do the 10 hours, then I'll stop. So I don't want to push myself, but I do have a lot of content to cover again, so it will take me a while. So yes, I'll see you after work. So I'm heading off to the library. My tutoring was cancelled, so I'm gonna spend all day in the library. It's 11 o'clock now, like bang on. I'm gonna try to stay there till 7, 8ish. I want to be able to get 10 hours of work done. And I did a 3-hour shift this morning, so I only did 7 hours. And 7 hours is not that much. It's like less than a working day, so wish me luck. Found my spot in the library, settled in for a good long study session. It was quite nice. Okay, so I am back. It is 8:10 and I am exhausted now. I'm going to go to bed now. I did 3 hours at the library and then my laptop started to die because I forgot my wires. So I came back and procrastinated for an hour and then did 3 more hours planning my essay, collecting references and getting some starting quotes. So that is only 6 hours of studying and 3 hours of work, which is 9 hours today, and I think that is sufficient for today because I'm tired and it's a Sunday, it's meant to be a rest day. So I enjoyed today. I really liked the library, although it was very, very busy for a Sunday. I was a bit shocked. So I'm very excited to see how busy it is when I go on the weekdays. Booking out my rooms for Wednesday because we've got some group stuff planned for Wednesday. And Monday, I am going to go to the medical school library. I think it's quieter. I'm going to aim to do medical school library all morning, then lunch in the medcaf, and then somewhere else, maybe the computer cluster for the second half, and get 10 hours done tomorrow. Tomorrow's plan is probably to make my community-based medicine presentation because I need to do one about asthma. And I've only got a couple of slides and it's not that hard, so I'm going to do that. But I'm not sure what else, so I think I'm going to have to write a to-do list tonight just to get started. I did the 3 hours at the library. I did spend the whole time doing Anki flashcards and I didn't even finish them all. But because I didn't make them, I am struggling, and some of it is content I haven't learned yet, which is the second half of semester 1. So I'm struggling to differentiate between what I do need to know and what I don't need to know, so I'm going to have to keep going at it. I did suspend the cards that I knew I hadn't done yet, like inheritance, but I'm going to have to work on that. It did take me 3 hours. I barely did 150 cards, so I'm going to have to speed up at that. But yeah, that's how today's gone. So I'll see you next week in the next weekly vlog. So thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next week. Bye! Thank you for watching, and please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed so you can keep up with my medical school journey.